To ask the Scottish Government what assessment it has carried out regarding any impact of UK immigration policies on universities in Scotland.
Mr Graeme Dey.
Now, Officer, the UK Government's latest attacks on immigration could have a devastating impact on our universities and risks the economic, social and cultural contribution which international students make, not only to campuses but to Scotland. We want to attract more people to live, work and study here, not fewer. And the simple fact is that with independence we could devise a principled approach to migration that delivers for our economy, our public services and our universities. Last month we published plans for a new Scottish corrections visa post-independence which would allow international students to live and work in Scotland for 5 years after their studies and could lead to Scottish citizenship, an offering in line with Scotland's values and one which could also meet our economic needs.
Keith Brown.
Can I thank the Minister for his answer? At a recent meeting with the University of Stirling, which is based in my constituency, one of the issues discussed was the potential impact of the policy recently introduced by the UK Government, which restricts many international students from bringing their dependents. There are real concerns that without the ability to bring their families, many overseas students will choose to go elsewhere. Does the Minister agree with me that hostile immigration policies have the ability to harm the international standing of our universities, and that the UK Government should devolve immigration powers to the Scottish Parliament, notwithstanding the complete silence in the MSP benches from the Tories in this Parliament, to ensure that Scotland remains an open and welcoming destination for international students, where their contribution to the economy and the social and cultural diversity of our country is very much welcomed?
Minister.
Presiding Officer, the UK Government's latest doubling down on the hostile environment means that not only could we see fewer international students studying in Scotland, it could also make it harder for our universities to attract international staff. The changes relating to dependence are particularly pernicious. Evidence shows that the ability to bring family members to Scotland encourages migrants to stay long-term, and the additional controls mean that families risk being torn apart by the most restrictive family reunion policy of any high-income country in the world. This approach runs contrary to the one we should have, that of welcoming people making Scotland their home, choosing to live, work or study here.